This is Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. Player 1,
Ooh.
Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Here we go into the Jeopardy round. Here are the categories. Literature. A in geography. Where's that? Judy. Word up. And the animal kingdom. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States. Okay, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. That is correct. Player 1, back. Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter. It's Player 1. Good. Player 1. Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him. Yes, Player 1. Yeah. That's correct. Player 1. Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true." Player 1. Correct. Player 1. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere. Yes, Player 1. Good for you. Choose again, Player 1. This ancient city is the capital of Greece. Player 2. That is correct.
Yeah!
You again, Player 2. Let's take it over to Kelly.
It's the name of the island seen here, mate.
Okay, Player 1. Yeah! Right. You get to pick again, Player 1. Mont Blanc is the highest peak in these mountains. It's Player 1. Woo! Hey, you're right. Select again. Kabul is its capital. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yep. Please pick again, Player 2. Known to the Romans as Numidia, it borders the Mediterranean. Okay, Player 1. Yes. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Upon its 1914 completion, this shortened a ship's voyage between New York City and San Francisco by about 8,000 miles. Yes, Player 3. You are correct. Player 3, pick again. Looking like it's going to get the boot, and covering nearly 10,000 square miles, it's the largest island in the Mediterranean. Player 1. That's right. Way to go. We return to you, Player 1. Portland, Salem, and Eugene are the largest cities in this state. It's Player 1. Yeah, right. Please pick again, player
Wellington is its capital.
1. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. You get to pick again, player 3.
Take me to your lemur. This island country lies about 240 miles east of the African mainland.
Okay, player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you.
Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks.
It's player 1. That's correct. Select again.
As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, "And I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes?"
Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 2, you pick again, please.
Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom.
Yes, player 2. You got it. Choose again, player 2.
From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss?
Player 1. Yeah, good. You again, player 1.
She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns.
Yes, player 3. Right. Player 3, back to you.
Change your attitude, or rather one letter in attitude, to get this word meaning height.
It's player 2. Right you are. Player 2, you pick a...
It's what we call a word that has the same meaning as another word.
Okay, player 3. Correct. You get to pick again, player 3.
This word can mean a hole or any hollow place, especially in a tooth.
Player 3. Right. Player 3, pick again.
It's one of the bones of the forearm, or a line from the center of a circle to the circumference.
Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Please pick again, player 2. Answer, the Daily Double. You are currently in second place. You need to select. Here is your Daily Double clue.
From the Latin for kidnapper, it means to take someone else's ideas or writings and pass them off as your own.
You've moved up to first place. Select again.
These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly.
Yes, player 1. Yeah, good. Choose again, player 1.
This feisty tie fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest.
Okay, player 1. Correct. We return to you, player 1.
Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals.
Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Player 1, back. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
It's player 1. Right. And the last clue for $1,000.
Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name.
Player 3. Hey, you're right. The selection will be yours, player 3, when we return from this break. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Statues. Completes the Star Trek title. Foreign words and phrases. 1907. Science. And literature. All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. The sower atop Nebraska's state capitol in this city is tossing seeds to the Great Plains 400 feet below. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. You again, player 1. Blue Earth, Minnesota has a definitely giant 55-foot statue of this pea pusher. Okay, player 3. Right. We return to you, player 3. Answer? One of the daily double. Player 3. You're in last place. What'll it be? So, what's your wager? And the daily double clue. Sam Houston stands 67 feet tall along Interstate 45 in this state. Good move. And it paid off. Please pick again, player 3. Let's go over to Kelly.
A statue of this discoverer of Florida stands near the street named for him in St. Augustine.
Player 1. That's correct. Select again. In 2003, a statue of this man was pulled down just a year after it had gone up to mark his 65th birthday. It's player 1. Good for you. Player 1, pick again. Where no man has done this. Yes, player 1. That is correct. Choose again, player 1. The trouble with these creatures. Okay, player 2. That's right, way to go. Player 2, you pick again, please. Muds these. Yes, player 2. Yes. You get to pick again, player 2. The city on the edge of this. It's player 1. That's it. Player 1, back to you. The Corbomite this. Let's hear it, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
The name of this type of poem is from the Japanese for stanza.
Player 2. You got it. You again, player 2.
Undercover cop Arnold Schwarzenegger taught it in a 1990 film.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Good.
Player 1, back to you for our next.
A medical aphorism, primum non nocere, is translated as, first of all, do know this.
Yes, player 1.
Yeah!
Right you are. You get to pick again, player 1.
Yeah!
Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. How much? Answer this.
This Arabic salutation, often followed by alaykum, means peace.
That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, pick again. Here's Kelly with the clue.
Horses are put through precise maneuvers in this, a French word for training.
It's player 3. That is correct. Choose again, player 3.
Florin Ziegfeld produced his first of these extravaganzas in 1907 and would continue them for the next 24 years.
Okay, player 1. Correct. Select again.
For works like Gunga Din, he became the first Brit awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Player 2.
Good.
You again, player 2.
With this man as president, the government budget was $579 million, and unemployment stood at 2.8%.
Yes, player 2.
Yep.
Player 2, back to you.
Charles Curtis, Republican, Kansas, became the first Native American to serve as one of these.
It's player 2.
Good.
Please pick again, player
More
2.
than 40 nations attended the Second International This Conference in The Hague.
Player 3. Yeah, good. Player 3, you pick again, please.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth.
Let's hear it, player 2. That's correct.
Yeah!
We return to you, player 2. Kelly?
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000,000 of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
Okay, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you.
Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather.
Player 3.
You are correct. Please pick again, player 3. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Let's hear it, player 2. Hey, you're right. We return to you, player 2. The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp. It's player 2. Right you are. Select again. Published in Spain in 1605, this classic of world literature was an instant hit. Okay, player 2. Yes. You get to pick again, player 2. Of 50, 200, or 500, the one closest to the number of characters in War and Peace. Yes, player 3. Good for you. Player 3. This title Sir Walter Scott character is torn between Rebecca and the Saxon Rowena. Okay, player 3. Right. Player 3. Pick again. In his The Trial, bank official Joseph K. is on the defensive as the accused. Player 2. You got it. And the last clue for $2,000. In a Thomas Hardy novel, Michael Henchard is the mayor of this title place. It's player 3. Good. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. Notable women. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. In 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed." What did you say? And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Let's see your response. How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Yeah! Congratulations, player 1. You are our new champion. So long.